Hi guys, it's Molly, and I'm here to talk to you about the gear that I use for shows. So first up, probably most important, is my camera. I use a Nikon D610. I really like it. It's full frame, so it's got a wider angle of view than a crop sensor. I was using a D60 before this, and it's got pretty good ISO capability, which is great since I shoot a lot of stuff in really low light. I also have a battery grip on here, which is really helpful for two reasons. Number one, it holds extra batteries. So if I'm out shooting for a really long time, like a whole day at work tour, that's really great. I don't have to worry about changing a battery. It also gives me another place to grip the camera, so I can turn it vertically to shoot easily as well. Right now I have my main lens on here, which is a Sigma 28 to 70 millimeter lens, f2.8. So it's a pretty good varied focal range for most situations that I encounter. But I also have this 50 millimeter f1.4 lens from Nikon as well. The Nikon 50 millimeter is super sharp, and because it goes down to 1.4, it's fantastic in low light, and it also gives really good depth of field. Something else I wanted to talk about is this camera strap that I have. Obviously, it looks pretty cool, but it's really nicely padded as well. And when I've got my camera loaded up with this big lens and a battery grip and a flash, that gets pretty heavy. So a padded strap actually comes in a lot of handy. This is the flash that I use. It's kind of a cheap, no-name flash, but it does the job. And it is TTL through the lens metering, so I don't have to set every setting manually, which is super useful. And I've also got a diffuser on here, super cheap, easy to find, but it's helpful because it kind of spreads out and softens the light. So it gives a more flattering, better result in my opinion. This is something that's actually super useful. I know it looks pretty weird. I call it my camera's blanket, I guess. It's a padded neoprene cover. It goes over my camera, the battery grip, and the lens. So if I'm traveling somewhere and I don't want to take my full camera back, this is really helpful because it still keeps the camera protected wherever I'm going. And now for my camera bag, I have this bag right here. It's a Think Tank Streetwalker Pro HD. It's absolutely huge, but it's got a million pockets. It has this compartment on the outside. I can unzip here, stick my laptop right in. It has a bunch of pockets, so I can put everything I want in there, super organized, which is really great. So anytime I want something, I know exactly where it is. Something else that's super important, laptops only have a limited amount of storage. I think mine right now is like 500 gigabytes, but when you're shooting high-resolution photos and raw files, that fills up super fast. So I like these portable external hard drives. I get them at like Walmart. This is a Seagate drive, and it's nice because it's super compact. It's like the size of my iPhone. So yeah, that's super helpful. That is what I use to shoot shows. Thank you guys so much. Very excited to be a part of this feature.